Lists. I say many things about lists. Let's have a look at a short comparison. When I think about the various lists that we have out there, cartomancy lists, and the difference between them, I actually tend to think that they are all right. Let me give an example. When Rachel Pollack, in her celebrated book, 78 Degrees of Wisdom, right here, when she describes the card of the Six Pentacles in terms of charity, generosity, and hierarchy, well, I see that she is right. This person here is in authority, or the kind of authority that these are the two kneeling here by his feet are not. The scale also is suggestive of weighing things, perhaps keeping balance, giving each what they deserve. Now, if we also look at practitioner of the Marseille Tarot, who has had a great influence, or whose work I appreciate anyway, Colette Sylvestre, in her ABC Tarots, when she describes the Six of Coins from the Marseille Tarot, she says this is all about obstacles. And the way in which she, argues, it's more like a description than an argument, but still we can see a visual argument in place. When she describes this card in terms of obstacles, it's because she is reading what the foliage is doing here. So each of these leaves separates the 6 coins. There isn't a single coin here that's connected to the other. So she decides it's all obstacles. If you notice, each of these tarot practitioners combine reading visual cues with esoteric notions because, there is a tradition for that. Intuition too. But the reality is that if we make a difference in a reading, then it's because we address a question, a very specific question. I don't know why my business isn't going anywhere. Someone was just lamenting the other day. And because the 6 coins was on the table, alongside also the hangman, I said, well, maybe your business isn't going anywhere because your ideas about it are flat. So what was I reading here? Foliage, obstacles, gain, charity, generosity. No, I was reading the flatness of these coins as it came out of looking at the lack of momentum that we find here in the card of the hangman. So the point I'm trying to make is that we can only hit the mark of precision if we combine not only the visual elements on a card with esoteric knowledge and intuition, if we must, but also when we do these combinations as we address the question. So use lists instrumentally. Keywords can be beneficial. They can also open a vista towards what came before us. What did the tradition look like? Excellent. Go ahead and memorize everything. But just remember that you will be infinitely more right than everyone else if you manage to keep track of what is essential when you address the question. It would be utterly pointless to start describing cards at the individual level according to what you remember either Rachel Pollack said or what I said. Look at what the cards give you, take the visual elements, read them, look indeed at how separated your coins are, and then simply ask yourselves, what can I conclude on the basis of this? And you are set.